So what do you say to the calloused men who are like, yeah, but my wife did this and my wife did that, and it's not 100% my fault. What do you say to that
Nothing's
guy?
nothing's 100% anybody's fault, and fault and responsibility are distinct and separate from each other. And I think it's really important. If you go into fault, you're going to blame somebody else, or you're going to blame yourself. I don't want you to blame yourself. I don't want you to blame somebody else. Responsibility is you're able to respond. Responsibility is a position of power. Taking 100% responsibility for anything, regardless of what somebody else did, means that you have the ability and the power to change the way you respond to that situation and make it different. While if you blame anybody else, if you blame your ex-wife, if you blame the client who won't pay you, if you, and that's happened to me, by the way, many, many times, including someone I'm dealing with right
Me
now.
too.
If you,
Of course.
yeah, and if you blame other people and you say, oh, it's their fault, then there's no power there for you to be able to turn the situation around and make it better and make it different. While if you take 100% responsibility, then all the power is with you, which means that you have the ability to reframe things in such a way that they can work better for you. And that's what I have to say to those men. So number one, being a man, being a masculine man is about being 100% responsible. If you're the kind of man who doesn't take responsibility, then I'm sorry, man, you're a soy boy, you're a beta male. You're not an alpha male. You'll never be an alpha male. You're never going to live the kind of life you want to live because you're always going to be at the effect of other people. Real men are not at the effect of others. Real men are the ones who create effects for other people. You know, Mad Dog Mattis, when he was Secretary of State under President Trump, one reporter asked him one day, what keeps you up at night? He looked at her and he said, nothing keeps me up at night. I keep other people up at night.
I love that.
You
I
know,
love
and
that.
I just
So
like, I'm like,
powerful.
God damn, that's me, man. I keep other people up at night. I don't stay up at night. I sleep soundly. And that's the way it needs to be. And I say this to men. Hey, listen, you know what? If you want to go and say women are bitches, women are this, you know what? Women say men are bastards, men are pricks. So who's right? Who's wrong? I mean, yeah, I've got a sweetheart in me and I've got a bastard in me. And it's up to me to regulate what those are. And you know what? The thing you need to understand about a woman is hell hath no fury, like a woman scorned or a woman that's lost faith and belief in you. And if that woman's being a bitch to you right now, there's at least a part of that you're responsible for. She fell in love with you because she fell in love with your potential. She fell in love with the way you were behaving and treating her. Owen Williams taught me this, man. Owen Williams is a genius. You ought to have him on your show sometime. That guy is the most brilliant man when it comes to relationship that I've ever met, by far, bar none. And he said, and she'll fall out of love with you based on your behavior. So if you married her and then you decided, hey, she won the lottery, I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to court her anymore. I can just relax. You're wrong. You need to court her every day. You need to remind her why she made a good decision in picking you. Because whether you believe it or not, she did pick you. She may have made you feel like you picked her, but it was her that picked you that allowed you to pick her in the first place. So make sure this woman feels on a day-to-day basis that you are the right guy, that she did good. And I messed this up with my ex-wife. I should have kept courting her. I should have kept making her feel she was special every single day. I should have made her believe in me and continue to believe in me by my behavior and not just sit back like so many dudes do. So many men do this and go, she won the lottery. She got me. I'm married to her. I don't need to do anything. I can sit on the couch, drink beer, get fat, and not really work too hard. And when she says, honey, will you clean out the garage or take out the garbage? I'll just grumble rather than say, yes, ma'am, absolutely, because you're my princess and it's my privilege to make my princess happy.